Hello, my name is Deb C, and I'm a spiritual therapist. I spread knowledge, love, and ascension. Today I'm going to talk about the Book of Enoch, Hermetic wisdom, and remote viewing. The Book of Enoch is an ancient Hebrew apocalyptic religious text ascribed by Enoch, the great-grandfather of Noah. Enoch's books contain the origins of demons and fallen angels, and why some of the angels fell from heaven, and an explanation of why the flood of Noah had to happen. A prophetic look on the 1,000-year reign of the Messiah. Various Aramaic fragments found in the Dead Sea Scrolls are proof that the Book of Enoch was known by Jews and early Christians. It is not part of the biblical canon. The first part of the Book of Enoch, the fall of the Watchers, the angels who fathered the angel-human hybrids called Nephilim. The remainder of the book describes Enoch's experiences to heaven in the form of travels, visions, and dreams. The Book of Enoch is made up of 5 books: the Book of Watchers, the Book of Parables, the Astronomical Book, the Dream Visions, and the Epistles of Enoch. It tells a story of the Watchers sent to Earth to watch over humans. Unfortunately, these Watchers became infatuated by human women and had sexual relations with them. The Book of Enoch tells of the children born through the combination of the fallen angels and the human women. Enoch was taught about the different vibrational levels of the spiritual world and all the portals on earth. Each level of nature has an angel who controls it, and that energy can never ever be destroyed. He learned that all the kings and exalted people on earth will bow down to the divine creator, and those that hurt the ones who follow the divine will be punished. Because of sorceries done on chosen ones, the great flood occurred. Archangel Michael showed Enoch all the great secrets of the universe and all of the 1,000 of angels. He gave him the names of all the fallen angels and all the names of the sacred places, mountains, and rivers. Enoch had various dreams pertaining to the Messiah and redemption and the ascension of man being one with the divine. All esoteric teachings originated from Hermes' principles of Hermetic wisdom. Hermes was related to Enoch, the prophet. Abraham was a contemporary of Hermes, and Abraham acquired a portion of his mystical knowledge from Hermes himself. Hermetica lays the basis of various philosophical systems known as Hermetism. He was able to understand and combine the interrelationship between the material and the divine. Hermes was strongly associated with astrology. His doctrine, which affirms that a single true theology exists which is present in all religions and was given by God to humankind. The Hermetic teachings were a crucial factor in the development of modern science. Hermeticism was associated with the idea of a primeval divine wisdom revealed only to ancient sages. Later on, Hermeticism was no longer endorsed by the Christian Church. It was driven underground, and several Hermetic societies were born. The Western esoteric tradition are steeped in Hermeticism and Kabbalah. That divine power combined then helped start the age of the Renaissance. People abused this knowledge for the dark arts and sending evil in this dimension. It is being stopped now by an army of angels, lightworkers, and Galactic Federation. Remote viewing is the practice of seeking impressions about a distant or unseen subject, all with using the mind. A remote viewer gives information about an object, event, person, or location that is hidden from physical view. According to parapsychologists, remote viewing is a term for extrasensory perception, done in experiments in which the person tries to describe a distant location. Remote viewing allows the viewer to use his or her intuitive abilities to gather information on a specific target. Since the Cold War until this very day, remote viewing is being used in governments all over the world, connecting to other places and beings in the multiverse. Remote viewing is a more structured approach to clairvoyance. Most ancient civilizations knew remote viewing. In both Indian and Chinese scriptures, there are people using clairvoyant skills as a tool for obtaining relevant military information in the battlefield. Intense meditation daily can open up our remote viewing capabilities and think outside the box. When meditating, we need to be free in our minds with no fear hindering the intent for viewing. We can enter any realm, any video, any format, and help change events and in any time frame. The human race are a hybrid race. We've been genetically altered since man has been on Earth. Our origins are not on Earth. The genetic manipulation has never ceased. It is still going on. 700,000 years ago, a higher vibrational race saw humans starting life here on Earth and decided to manipulate that life into a higher form for the last 100,000 years. The Neanderthals didn't exist very long before our now existing form became Cro-Magnon. Evolution cannot work that fast naturally. In Sumer 5,000 years ago, all this technical and collective intelligence took place all of a sudden. Civilizations popped up overnight. People were taught about agriculture, irrigation, how to plant farms, how to harvest, and they developed intricate governmental systems. As we grow, we are seeing the truth of our existence. We are awakening, and that we are ultimately an ongoing experiment in the universe. We are very special indeed. Earth is a unique and fallen world and needs a special program of the divine plan, helping restore humanity to the original divine project. Humanity is in the process of emerging from a limited human state to be a full spectrum, limitless light ascension. At this time, as we become more aware that we are a collective, this shift is an awareness from externalizing our sense of safety to creating an internal sense of safety. We are shifting from common paradigms of codependency to independent paradigms, fully with self and others. As our perceptions change and grow, we can manifest our truth in a loving, collective reality. As we grow spiritually, people will fall from our lives because we have risen to a new level of understanding. We must let them go. Like-minded people with a similar frequency to ours will take their place. We are never in the wrong place. Sometimes we are in the right place, looking at things in the wrong way. We must not turn around from what's right for us just because it isn't easy. We honor the struggle that comes with real growth, love, and contributions. We must be the love we never received. Every time we stop complaining and allow everyday good fortune to inspire us, we enter the divine world. All desires must be filled up in the divine's way. When we satisfy our desires by the way of the third dimensional world, we only have painful experiences after, and our vibration lowers. We must give our desires to the divine creator. We then get enormous protection, and our good desires are met. We become above the harsh realities and live a wondrous life until we return to our origin, to God's light. We will struggle in our experiences. Once the false ego falls to the wayside, the true self is revealed, having been there waiting all along. Once the erratic thinking ends, we come to being happy, because that is our natural state of self. We must cast aside any expectations in the third dimensional realm. Stop feeling guilty for saying no to lower vibrational things and people. Connect to our inner child, turning down the chatter of the logical mind and using the energy from our hearts to learn to let go and trust the divine and ourselves again. Our subconscious mind has access to unbounding information. The quality of the information it gives us depends on how we direct it. It's time to direct our minds as the power it is. Whatever we hold in our minds will occur in our lives. If we want different results, we need to just change our mindset. Perception shapes our reality. As we ascend, we are cleansing the perception. We start illuminating the truth, and we co-create with the divine our desires and hopes. As we detach from the outcome of our conscious manifestations, then the divine delivers it back in ways that never occurred to us. Remember, we are never alone. Be well and be blessed.